Your cake is ready.
Okay.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Look at that
We're
cake.
almost gone.
So
We better blow
good.
them out soon. Not quickly.
Oh, my goodness.
Melting away.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
don't forget to make a wish.
Okay.
A secret one, or it won't come true.
All right.
Are you supposed to cut it?
What? Around here, the surf's do that. All right.
Hey, you guys, let's open presents. Yes, presents.
There they are.
Nikolas, open mine first. It's the one in the corner.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, come on, Nikolas, rip into it. Yeah, come on. Go, just rip it. Rip it.
All right.
That's nice. There you go.
And it is.
Oh,
It's a journal. Thank you. It's so beautiful.
I got it so you can record all your heroic, whatevers.
Thank you.
Now mine. It's also to record the high points of your life.
Okay. It's wonderful. Thank
And
you.
it's easy to use, too. It's in memory of the one that you tossed off the end of the dock.
What? You did that?
I did.
They don't work well underwater.
Nope. Okay, next, this one is from my mother and sister, I think.
Oh.
Oh, another camera.
Exactly the same.
Well, in case you get the urge to dump the other one into the lake.
Lucky. This is the first time you've come to my home as an invited guest. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
I look upon this as a turning point, and quite promising.
Cool.
Friends and family, may I have your attention, please? We are here tonight to celebrate my nephew's ascent into manhood. In Cassadine tradition, this passage is marked by ever greater demands. In a few short years, our Nikolas will encounter enormous responsibility. I have every confidence that with our support, he will bear it with honor. Tonight we stand together, united in hope and joy. Tonight we join as Nikolas's family and friends. May the bond we form hold firm. I always knew, in fact, as he'll tell you himself, I was determined that I would be proud of my nephew's accomplishments. But what I could never have guessed is how much I would come to admire the man that he has become. Ladies and gentlemen, to Nikolas Cassadine.
Speech! Speech!
All right. Speech. In the words of another well-known royal, let them eat cake.
That's good.
All right. It was a very nice toast.
Not too long?
No, not at all. Usually when you make a speech, by the time it's over, I need a manicure, but this one was just right.
Well, had Leslie Lou been listening, we could be sure that she was still asleep. Perhaps if she's finished her nap in the study, she would like some cake?
I was thinking the same thing. Stefan, this is a wonderful party. Thank you for talking me into it.
I will.
Well, everything seems to be going along swimmingly.
Yes, I'd say so.
What are you doing? Come to Mama.
What a pretty little girl. How fortunate that she seems to take after neither of her parents.
Are you okay, honey? Yeah? All right. Will you remember Mrs. Lansbury? Yeah? She'll be here in just a minute, and she'll take you for a nice piece of cake, okay?
Well, why don't we all go?
Don't take another step.
If I were you, I'd put one of those down. Don't they say vampires love sweets?
For Laura and Leslie Lou. You know, for an educated woman, you certainly are a storehouse of trivial information. Catherine seems to be in a good humor tonight.
Well, she's certainly determined to make us all think so.
Did your family calm down any yet?
Actually, I have to stay in the house, it seems like, for the rest of my life. But they let me come here because they approve of Nikolas.
Do they think it's your fault Tom picked you to blackmail?
Well, I'll probably just be grounded for the next 2 weeks and have to be a good little girl, but then after that, they don't remember anything.
Why can't your grandmother be more like that?
Grandma remembers exactly every minute and every time Lucky brings me home late. Speaking of which,
We can't go yet, not yet. He has to make a speech.
Oh, speech is the last thing on anyone's
Oh,
mind right
come
now.
on.
Come on now, it's a speech.
Yeah,
Speech. Come on, let's go.
You must say something.
Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you. I was thinking that my first official act as an adult should be to have my brother beheaded, but I guess maybe I should thank him instead, because really it's a lot easier to say this to you as a crowd rather than one-on-one. Aside from my uncle and Alexis, and Mrs. Lansbury, of course, there's really no one in this room that I've known longer than a couple of years. But you've all changed my life. All of you, for the better. And I admit that it didn't always seem that way. I mean, I've given some of you a hard time. I've given some of you worse than that. But, hey, what can I say? I was a brat. But I'm older and wiser now, and I know how to say thank you and mean it. So thank you.
You are so
Long-winded like my uncle over there.
handsome, I could cry.
Thank you.
And don't open up my present in front of Stefan, he'll kill me.
What, you got me there? Okay.
I see you. Night.
leaving so soon?
In general, it's good practice not to have to be pushed out the door.
Isn't this party wonderful? It's so different than the last party that we were at together.
The one where I fell off the roof. By the way, where is your partner tonight?
Partner?
Sidekick?
Do I have one?
Don't you?
For that matter, where's yours?
Ned? Oh, I left my dear ex-husband home. Can I give him a message for you?
I'm sure I'll see him. Actually, I meant Helena. And thank you, but I only have one message for her.
Didn't I already receive it? By accident? A few months ago?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Well, it's my grandson's birthday.
You weren't invited.
If I waited for invitations, I'd never go anywhere.
I'm not going to let you spoil this evening. I want you out of this house before Nikolas sees you.
Well, so proprietary. Is there something Luke and I should know? Does Windermere finally have a mistress?
And I'm warning you. If I ever see you within 100 feet of my daughter ever again...
You'll what? Hurt me? Tell Luke on me? Oh, tell Stefan. My, so brave, aren't you? Now that you have so many protectors. You order me out of my son's home? You? Who used to tremble and weep when I so much as walked into a room back home.
Oh, believe me, those days are long gone.
Do you think I've forgotten who's responsible for leaving me so alone in this world? No, I had one son who was brilliant, fearless and strong, vibrant. A son who adored me, and because of you, he's dead. An eye for an eye, my dear.
Oh, you touch one of my children, and I'll make you sorry you ever left that island, you bitch!
Well, such confidence, such braggadocio. You'd think the little tart had everything she wanted in this world. Spencers, Cassidines, all one happy family under Laura's beneficent care. Enjoy the dream, my dear. It will not last.
That's enough. I'm surprised at you, Mother. At your lack of caution. This is the sort of behavior that invariably causes you pain and hardship.
I can't think what you mean. Birthdays are hardly injurious to my health, even my own.
I'm referring to your obsessive need to interfere. The last time you allowed it to rule your judgment, you came perilously close to death. Months in a sick bed, barely able to speak or raise your head. How you must dread the thought of it ever happening again.
I've done nothing very dire. I simply came to give my grandson a gift on his birthday.
I think not. When you leave this room, it will be to leave this house.
Then perhaps you would be kind enough to give it to him for me. I abstained from gift wrap. It seemed the easier way to check for unauthorized content. It's really quite innocent.
Step back from her.
Well, Nikolas, I was only...
I don't care to hear what you think you were doing. You just keep your distance from my mother. Why wasn't I informed of this?
I told Mrs. Lansbury not to tell you. I didn't think it was necessary. Didn't want to spoil your evening.
Well, Leslie Lou woke up and told me that she saw a beautiful lady with many teeth.
She's such a little angel, I only wanted a closer look.
You are completely dependent on me for every cent you spend and every meal you eat. Disturb my mother, my sister, or my brother again, and I will tell Alexis to go to the courts and revoke the income that my father settled on you out of the goodness of his heart, no less. You understand me?
Well, I deeply regret having offended you on this, the anniversary of your birth, dear Prince.
Is that why you chose today to terrorize us?
I brought you a gift.
I won't accept it.
Oh, but if you would only look at it.
No, I won't.
Nikolas, please.
And if you continue to do this, then I will...
No, don't! It was your father's. It was his medallion. If Stavros had lived, he would have had one made to place around your neck today. I miss him every day. No one ever loved life as much as he did. It seems such a cruel trick that he would be outlasted by so many who do nothing but breathe and scowl. Good night, then.
Make sure the guards don't let her out of their sight.
Are you all right?
Yes.
I never knew she was afraid of him.
Of his power. As well she should be.
What's the matter?
She managed to draw all three of us away from the party. Perhaps that was her real intention.
Where's Catherine?
No, don't worry. Catherine's movements are being monitored.
Miss Bell, is there something you would like?
No, thank you.
Nothing I can bring you?
No.
Are you sure you don't want any more cake? Huh? No. Okay. Well, all right, listen, you just keep having a good time, all right? Keep smiling. And if you see any money or priceless jewels, steal them.
Lucky.
Where's your coat, Emily? Aren't you coming with us?
Actually, I think I'm gonna stay and keep Lulu company.
Well, you don't have to do that. I mean, even if my mom falls through a trapdoor, they have servants around here by the dozen.
Well, maybe Leslie Lou would like Emily to help her find Nikolas or something.
Right.
Careful! Sorry. Hey, you know what? Why don't we go down on the docks and watch your brother and Liz go on the boat? Can we do that?
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
Come on. Here we go. Come on, look, here we go. Oh, here you go. Come on, we'll go.
Hello. You don't look happy.
Well, apparently I'm under surveillance. I wanted to go up to the parapet.
Why?
You mean, am I out of my mind? Yes and no. There is something about that night that I just can't remember. Something important. I can sense it. Something about Stefan or Nikolas or...
You're remembering something?
I found Stefan, or rather he found me in that room off the parapet.
Why were you up there?
I ran out onto the roof and Stefan followed me. Laura was there and nobody moved. I was moving away from him, but... And then Nikolas.
Couldn't have been Nikolas. Nikolas was with me.
No, I know he wasn't on the parapet, but I can see him so vividly. He's sobbing. Like a little boy, like his whole world has been shattered.
That's because you fell. You're remembering him kneeling over you. He was the first person that found you.
Oh, excuse me, has either of you seen my sister?
She was with Emily a little while ago.
Have you been in this room since Nikolas and I left it?
If she says she hasn't seen her, then she hasn't seen her.
Here we are. There's my girl.
Hello, baby. How are you?
There she is.
Yeah. There you are.
Here we are.
Come on, there can't possibly be any more.
Well, everyone back home wanted to pay their respects as well.
Wow, that phrase sounds stranger every time I hear it or say it. Back home. I mean, this kind of feels like home to me now. Which reminds me, I never got a chance to thank you for something. Thank you for giving me a sister and a brother.
Nikolas. They've become a little family of sorts, haven't they?
It's so funny. The Cassidines are so aloof with other people, but they're so fiercely attached to each other. When Nikolas mentions his uncle, I have to stop and think. It's like my Uncle Mac and me. They just seem so much closer than uncle and nephew.
Lose something?
Hey, Lucky, it's me. You're probably gonna ring the doorbell any minute now, but just in case I misunderstood, I thought you were coming back here after you went to the docks to look for my bracelet. And, well, you're not here and it's been a while, so, you know me. Anyway, will you give me a call when you get this message? There's something important I want to tell you. Okay, bye.
You miss me?
No.
Well, that's a shame. But I guess you got a lot on your mind these days, don't you? Was it fun? Socializing on Devil's Island? Now that the Cassidines and the Spencers are one big happy family?